So for those of you who do not know me, I am the chair of Granby's Select Board, and I am also one of the liaisons to our police department. And I'd like to begin by saying how honored I am to be asked to stand here tonight as we celebrate Kevin and his achievements. Thank you for trusting me with this small but very meaningful act. But now we have a quick history lesson. And it's going to underscore the distinction of what we're about to witness. On October 26, 1950, the voters of Granby elected to establish Granby's police department. On December 22, 1950, Granby's first police chief was sworn in. Today, 71 years later, we're gathered to congratulate and honor our 8th police chief. I've come to know Kevin well in the 2.5 years that I've served on the Board of Selectmen, and I'm proud to call him friend. Kevin's dedication to the town of Granby, our citizens, and our officers knows no bounds. He has been trained and mentored by the exceptional chiefs before him, and he embodies and exemplifies all that is honorable in his profession. I have no doubt that in the coming years, Kevin will write his own page in the Granby Police Department's history book, and that page will be full of accomplishments and accolades. Chief O'Grady, on behalf of the Board of Selectmen and the town of Granby, congratulations and thank you. And now, I would like to invite one of those exceptional chiefs up to say a few words. Chief Wishart.
Hi, everybody. Can everybody hear me? This seems like it should be much higher, but whatever, we'll leave it alone. So, anyway, thank you guys for coming. This is a great turnout for Kevin. As Jen said, my name is Al Wishart. I'm the former chief of police. And when you ask a retired former chief of police to speak, you can see I'm not as dressed up as everybody else is. This is what you get. I actually joked earlier with the people that were here earlier about since I retired July 1, I haven't worn pants since July 1. So this is what you get. So thank you all for coming. This is a huge day for Granby, huge day for the police department, obviously for the O'Grady's. What could be a bigger deal for a police department than naming a chief of police, right? It's huge. What could be bigger for a town? I'm not sure there's many decisions that are that big, that important, and that matter as much as they do. So to the Granby Select Board, great job. You picked an incredible candidate. Awesome decision. I can't think of anybody. In fact, I know there's nobody better suited. I could talk about Kevin for days. He is the hardest working person I know. He's smart. He's dedicated. He's trustworthy. He's as professional as the day is long. He's got an incredible supporting cast of strong, smart women behind him that are not going to take any of his nonsense. And he knows that. So when I think about Kevin, I think about the next chapter of the police department. I think about that from a member of the department. I think about that as a resident and how lucky we are to have a professional person like Kevin, a leader like Kevin, to lead the awesome people in our police department. We have great people, and I think as a police officer, as a chief, and as a resident, I'm really thankful for that. I'm thankful that we have somebody like Kevin ready to take over and just handle the business the way that it should be handled. And I can tell you that he's got the backing. He's got 100% backing from me. The previous Chief Barry, who's here, who I believe Chief hired him, probably in somewhere around 96, 97. So Kevin and I, me, Kevin, Bob Ash, Jeff Reed, a couple of the other guys, Gary Poehler, we all kind of came up together through the ranks. And I can tell you that there is nobody better suited for this job than Kevin O'Grady. And he's going to do an awesome job. I could not be happier for him and his family. So you guys, this is the best decision Granby's made in a long time. So congratulations to Kevin and his family, and let's get moving. So, thank you. And I believe I'm supposed to ask the town clerk to come on up. All right. Thank you very much.
So I think probably we're going to have Kevin come over here so we can see everybody. And then we'll have him sign the book. That always stuff is so important. But, so we're going to get going on this, and please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
I,
Kevin O'Grady,
Kevin O'Grady,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties required of the office of Police Chief
all the duties required of the Office of Police Chief
for the town of Granby,
for the town of Granby,
in accordance with the Constitution of the United States of America,
in accordance with the Constitution of the United States of America,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the town of Granby,
and the town of Granby,
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, it's official.
Now we would like to invite Kevin's family to come forward and pin his badge.
In the middle? You go in the middle? All right, go ahead, you guys are gonna do it? Oh, I need to wait for you to. I'm gonna hurt myself.
Just push it in.
I did it. Mine's not in yet. I got it.
Did it.
Don't poke Dad. You want me to poke you?
Ouch.
What are we doing? Good.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming. It's a little overwhelming. Didn't expect this kind of turnout. Thank you for the kind words by the Select Board and Chief Wishart. I've got big shoes to fill between Chief Wishart and Chief Berry, but I've got a great staff, and most of them are here. It's awesome to see, and I'd like to just thank everybody for coming out and celebrating that with us today. And look forward to not too many challenges, but some challenges. Thank you, everybody.
So that concludes the ceremonial part of our evening, and we invite you all to stay, chat, and enjoy some refreshments. Thank you all for coming.